Want to catch a bounty with fresh corn? Nail these details. Fresh corn is in season, and it's perfect for attracting off-bottom fish like bream and grass carp. But did you know that small adjustments in your fishing technique can make a huge difference? Here's how to maximize your results with corn. 1. Frequent baiting with small amounts. Corn attracts fish differently than other baits. To keep fish around and increase your chances of a bite, bait frequently with small amounts. Here's how to approach it. Initial baiting. Start by scattering 50 to 100 fresh corn kernels evenly around your fishing spot. This creates a dispersed feeding area that will draw in fish, especially mid-upper layer species like bream and grass carp. Replenishing the bait. Every 10 to 15 minutes, gently toss 10 to 20 kernels back onto the spot. The key here is frequent, small amounts to keep the fish constantly interested but not full. This ensures that they stay around and continue to forage. How to toss. Be gentle when replenishing. Avoid forcefully casting the corn, as it could spook the fish. Instead, you can hold the kernels in your palm and gently twist to let them fall naturally, or use a bait dropper for accuracy. 2. Flying lead fishing method for big fish. If your fresh corn bait is just sitting still, it's not doing much to grab the fish's attention. To increase appeal, use the flying lead method. Traditional setup. Normally, the lead weight sits close to the hook, pulling it downward and limiting the bait's movement. Flying lead setup. With the flying lead method, move the weight further up, away from the hook. This allows the hook and bait to float more freely and sway in the water. The slower descent and larger range of movement attract mid-upper layer fish like grass carp and bream. This method mimics the natural movement of food in the water, which increases its attractiveness to cruising fish. 3. Surprises in late-stage bottom fishing. Don't stick with the floating method all day. In the later stages of fishing, switching to bottom fishing can lead to unexpected catches. Why it works. Mid-upper layer fish, like topmouth coulter, redtail, and bream, rarely feed from the bottom. As you bait with fresh corn, the kernels will slowly sink, creating a baited area at the bottom that attracts bottom-dwelling fish, such as crucian carp and carp. Switching to bottom fishing. When you notice the mid-upper layers quieting down, it's a good time to switch up your bait and fishing method. Try aged fermented corn, earthworms, or rubbed bait. These can effectively attract bottom feeders, giving you a second wave of action as the fish move deeper. Pro tips for choosing fresh corn. Freshness. Look for tender corn just picked, with plump kernels that release juice when pinched with a nail. The juicier and fresher, the better the scent and the more attractive it will be to the fish. Moisture and fragrance. The moisture in freshly picked corn releases a strong fragrance that helps lure fish in. It's the best time to use corn when it's at its peak freshness. In conclusion, fresh corn can be a game changer for catching fish, but it's all about timing and technique. Use small, frequent baiting, the flying lead method, and switch to bottom fishing when the time is right for the best results. Remember to pick the best, fresh corn for maximum effectiveness. Happy fishing! About the author. I'm a fishing enthusiast who loves sharing tips on wild fishing. Follow me for more practical fishing advice. Like, save, and follow to stay updated on future fishing tips.